Hey YouTube, hey subscribers, got something special for you today. So I had one of my viewers send in a marker for me to take a look at, and I just want to say it's an absolute beautiful marker. So I want to tell you what was going on with it, and we'll air it up, and we'll see how it's working at this point. So this is how he sent the gun. Nice Exalt 3 case, solid. You know it's protected. So what I want to do is I want to show you what's inside here, because again, it's a beautiful marker. So there it is. It is a Russian Legion NXT shocker, and this is pretty much all original except for two things: a CP rail and a CP ASA. But everything else is real. It also has a hybrid guide, but the other guide's inside the package already, or inside the case. So one of the things that I really like about this marker, and I know with my last marker I really didn't get to show you guys all the good stuff about it, but really the intricate detail. So the milling process to mill all the little rivet holes throughout the entire marker, and that's one of the reasons why these guns were so expensive when they came out, because the CNC time to actually go through and mill these markers. Also with just the extra little details with the Russian Legion in the back, you know, that's industrial work there. You got the Russian Legion star up front, and it's all the detail all over this this gun itself. It was, I mean, I'm still sad that I sold my other one. It's one of those things though, at the time I really wasn't collecting. I was buying and selling, and it came across my desk or across my workbench here, and it needed to be sold. So, you know, now, you know, if another one comes across my table, I might just pick it up and keep it here for a while. So let's go ahead and go through what was going on with this one. So on a typical board, you're gonna have the 10-point connector. So I'll show you what a 10-point connector looks like. That's these guys right here. So that's a 10-point connector. So it's got 10 pins in there. Now you guys probably can't see it very well, but 10 pins in there, and it connects the upper board to the lower board. Well, sometimes if paint sits on these markers for a while, these little pins will get corroded, and then it's not making good contact anymore. So this customer, his eyes were not seeing the board, or the board was not seeing the eyes, either way. And so he sent it to me. I pulled the old connector off. There's a bent pin inside, number one. Number two, it wasn't connecting the board 100%. So pulled it apart, soldered it, put it back together, and now it's working just fine. So I'm gonna turn the gun on for you, because it's one of my favorite parts about this board, is it sings the Russian Legion anthem until you press the button. So to me, that is one of the best things about this board. It's really neat. So you can see that right now, red on the Virtue means that you can't, that there's no ball and breach. You can see that this has laser eyes. So if I put my finger in there and the ball and breach, and there you go. So now it's turning blue, which tells me that there's a ball in there ready to go. So good to go. So we're going to turn that off. So at this point, this marker is ready to go right now. And then let's go and turn the eyes off, blinking. You hear that click. There you go. So that was this. I'm going to go ahead and put some air on it and make sure it shoots, because if I've got it in my hands, I'm going to make sure by the time it gets back to the customer that there shouldn't be any issues with it whatsoever. And also I just want to make sure the board goes through its paces. So that's that. The other thing I wanted to show you about this customer, so let me go and set that off to the side, turn it off. Really like the Russian Legion star here. It's kind of a cool little piece. You know, this gun case goes to this gun. But I want to show you all the extras that this customer has collected for his marker, just to make sure his marker is going to last a long time here. So inside here, you got the original Russian Legion bolt guide there. That's cool. He's got his Freak back, and then you got the Freak tip right here. There's another board he sent me. This one needed a new 9-volt connector, so got that all good to go. He's got his battle swab in here. And then over on this side, he's got some Q-tips for cleaning. Don't think anything else in there. And then inside here was all the fun stuff. I opened this up and I'm like, oh yeah. Okay, so got O-ring kits. Got shocker buttons with the magnets. We've got an extra upper board with an extra solenoid. Got extra screws and got extra connectors. Got some of the harder to find parts. So there's that. Like the screen and all the urethane O-rings. More O-rings. And then there should be one more in there, and there's spare NXT eyes. So if you ever want to know how to make sure your marker is going to last a long time, you do need to invest into it. So with a classic marker like this, you don't want to ever have a problem where, oh, I can't get this part anymore. So unless somebody makes an aftermarket part, you know, it makes it really, really difficult. I've gotten pretty good. I can repair these eyes. I have some of the IR sensors that actually work for this. So I can repair these now. So again, I'm going to keep these guns out there as long as possible because I think they're amazing little machines. They hold up essentially to the Luxes. These were pre-Lux. I think they look better than the Lux, in my opinion. But so you just want to keep this thing on the road for a while, and this allows you to do that. So if you're ever wondering, how do I go and make sure that my classic marker is going to be around for a while and I'm going to be able to take it out to the field for the next 10 years, this is it right here. All the extra O-rings, extra eyes, extra solenoid, everything you need. So I just want to show you guys that. I thought it was really neat when I opened it up. I'm like, okay, my reptile, I don't even have that for this. I mean, I've got all the O-rings because I have all the O-rings I need for any marker. But I don't have a spare solenoid for my reptile. I don't have extra eyes for my reptile. So that's probably something that I'm going to go in the next couple weeks and order some to make sure I have it. Because you never know, those things are going to get harder and harder to find. And then next, you break one and you're in trouble. So there you go. So let's go ahead and get it aired up and let's see how it's shooting. All right, so I'm going to turn it on. There's the beautiful music. Eyes working, doesn't see a ball or anything like that. Turn on the, couple more. There it goes. It'll play music the whole time you're doing it too. Just an extra piece of just a piece of shocker history right there. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing the Russian Legion shocker. Again, it's one of my very, very, very favorite guns. The milling is ridiculous. The team, obviously still playing, still amazing. So at that point, this thing is just, it's awesome. So hopefully customers happy after this. Again, board repairs, something that I can do, eye repairs, going through the whole gun for you. So my services are available, just contact me. Use the email in the description and go from there. But cool, ready to go. Thanks guys, have a great day. Alright, so first of all I want to say thank you for checking out my videos on all the markers and all the things that I do here on my channel. Without y'all kind of coming and checking things out, I wouldn't be able to sell it. So that's something that keeps me in the game and keeps me playing. So thank you, once again for that. Second, obviously right here it's going to have the subscribe button. Make sure you click on that. I'm always producing new videos with some new markers that I'm selling. and also maybe something that I've done or something I picked up that you may have not seen in a while, things like that. There's always all kinds of things I find. All right, so also the other thing, comment down below. Tell me anything that you like about the channel, what you don't like. Any feedback for me, maybe I misspoke on something, things like that, just let me know. But for that, obviously one of the big things is, our sport needs to grow. So get out there, educate some folks on maybe how to work on their guns, or educate them how to play the game a little bit better. But the big thing is get out there and play some paintball. So again, thank you guys so much, and have a great week.